And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know him, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Pressure coming. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
We'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take on the prize.
Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dupree. Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. On the move, it's Dupree. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowling up, stuffing the run.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. We cannot allow that guy that much space.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Give to the running back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Dupree. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Badgers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The give to the back. Turning it on! Makes it past the marker. Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Rides to back and leaps it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. That's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by just 2 over Texas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll stop him after a minimal
and make the big interception.
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Military stun.
Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Whittington. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points anyway they can.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Now they'll run the draw. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Catch in the middle, it's Dupree. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Ducks will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to... Oh, he's got some space. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the 2nd half. Get this run game started.
On the run, it's Dupree. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Touchdown, Wisconsin! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close for a first down on the nice pickup there.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the...
There we go! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Moore to the air. Makes the catch. It's Bryant. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They're going to get it going now.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And here comes the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback making checks. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here inside.
Back to throw, it's Edwards. Gets it out quickly. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. There's plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now. They're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for space, it's Hughes. Makes a man miss. First down and more. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. They'll give it to him again. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And they're not on the same page there.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Moore will throw. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Dupree. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Runs through a tackle. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for space. It's Hughes. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Moore to the air. Got a man, it's Moore. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll go to the air on second and short. Got it in the middle, it's Whittington. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, fourth quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. Let's see what happens on third.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
What a missed opportunity. You got an opportunity after that drive to go take the lead when you're trailing, and now you turn the football over, give the football right back. Defense needs to come out, bail you out, get a big stop, get the ball back so you can try to take the lead.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, second and 8 coming up.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now through the defense, so this has got to be excruciating.
Turning it on! That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at 1 loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the